we have Inti Landoro on the phone from Toulouse, who's going to give us the latest. This was a 33-hour stakeout. Tell us how it ended.
Well, Simon, the police, after the 33-hour long standoff, stormed the alleged killer's apartment today around noon, and the 23-year-old man had barricaded himself in the bathroom. There was a long shootout. We were outside the building, a block away, and we heard a dramatically long shootout that lasted for several minutes, after which the alleged killer jumped through the window amid more gunfire and landed dead on the floor outside the building.
And we're going to hold on one there. We're going to hear a clip of that footage of that shootout, and so what you're going to be hearing and seeing now is an example of what went on. Okay, we're back. That was the part of the gun battle between police and the Frenchman who allegedly shot 7 people. Now, I understand, Inti, that this man was known to police before these shootouts. Sorry, before these alleged murders. Tell us about that and why nothing was done to deal with it beforehand.
Well, he has a criminal record of some petty crimes, but most of all, he had spent some time. He had traveled twice to Afghanistan in 2010 and 2011, and the police was keeping an eye on him.
Well, obviously not a good enough eye. Inti, what are the police saying in regard to what motivated this shooter? Was it ties to terrorism or al-qaeda? What's the latest on that?
According to the Interior Minister, he claimed to have links with al-qaeda. The investigation is now trying to confirm that. He said he was attacking he attacked in the first 2 attacks. He attacked French soldiers. He said it was because he was opposing to the presence of French soldiers in Afghanistan, and then attacked a Jewish school. He said he did that crime because he wanted to avenge Palestinian children.
Okay. And Inti, that all came out during the siege, this 33-hour siege. Do we know whether this man was killed by a police bullet or whether he died from jumping from the window? Is that clear yet?
No, he didn't die from jumping the window because he was living on the 2nd floor. So it's not high enough to die from that jump. What is not clear, though, is if he killed himself or he was killed by police bullets.
Any police casualties or injuries that were reported from the shootout?
Well, in the first at the beginning of the standoff, the police tried to storm the apartment, and 2 police officers were slightly wounded. And during that latest shootout, 3 other police officers were injured.
And Inti, how has this affected France? What's happening in Paris? What's happening? How are people responding to this? Are they pretty shaken?
Yes, the whole string of attacks really rocked the population here in France. People are very couldn't believe what was happening. It's been a while since there wasn't any terror attack in France.
Okay, and Inti, is there a lot of disappointment that they didn't take him alive?
Yeah. It's a bit early to say what is the population, how the French people will react to the ending of the standoff and the shootings. What the government had said, what the government authorities had said, is that they wanted him alive to further investigate what were his motivation and whether he acted alone, or what were his links with other potentially dangerous groups, and what was the if he had any network in France.